you know, I'm breaking something beautiful. Afraid of something fictional, mystical, mythical, super fucking natural. In a self-abusing carnival, without a god or a know-it-all. In a self-abusing carnival, biblical, criminal, super fucking natural. God. So lock me up for goodness sake. I ain't never gonna be and never gonna try to be. Lock me up for goodness sake and spare me, you hear me? Spare me from the corner, hear that shit. I love everyone equally, the discord in your symphony. I love everyone equally. Bigotry, misanthropy, bliss with our iniquity. There's an inquisitive mobility, the final part of the trilogy. There's an inquisitive mobility, hopefully, drastically, blessed with our iniquity. Blessed with our iniquity. So lock me up for goodness sake. I ain't never gonna be and never gonna try to be. Lock me up for goodness sake and spare me, you hear me? Spare me from the God I have that shit. nice city, a day in the life. I was on my own, catching a ride with the lady. Her hair hangs down past her thighs, blue and pistol shit. Satisfies, leather jacket, zipped up tight. And big ones coming, look for lost and found. Iron gleams, bright and night city, where your appetite weighs you out to sunrise. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in nice city. Here in nice city, got me up alright. Here in nice city. The way you chase and tease me, get me up so high. We're on the rooftop and you don't compromise. Too many hollow, empty bodies lying around my street don't testify. You got to whisper now on your honest, so we keep on moving. Gotta take it slow, no. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in our city. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in our city. Here in our city, got me up alright. Here in our city. She pulls my trigger, got me up alright. It's a danger pretty here in our city.
Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hi, everybody. I am here. I am. I'm finishing up the laundry. Let me get these things off my chair. I'll be right with you.
Save the game.
Wolfie Kohaku. Good morning, Genoa. Good morning, Elaine and Eden. Elaine, I'm so happy to read that about your hand getting better. Okay, give me half a second. Okay, I just got to clear things off the chair and fill up the water. And we can get rolling. Oh, I've missed you all so much. But thank you for understanding. Last week was just long and grueling. Okay, let's try this. Oh, water. You got your 7-stream streak. Can't stay long. That's okay. Aches and pains. Oh, landscaping. Good Lord, that's a lot of body work. Yeah, I don't know how long I can stay because I have a phone call that I want to take coming up around noon my time. So, and there's really only a few things that I desperately want to accomplish in this game. And the sooner I shut this game off, it's the best. Yeah, the heat. The heat, the heat, the heat. I hate I can't take it. Starts to get up above like 72 and I'm like, I'm out. Tap tap. Tap tap tap. No more. Please. Spare me. Okay. Um okay. I'm actually going to disarm for a minute. Hang on. I can't concentrate on too many things at once. So, um just tell them that I'm not going to be active for a minute. Well, and plus, I'm still waiting on the medication from my appointment last week. Oh, guess what? Guess what? Chicken butt. Dang it! I fell for it. Make early dinner and play Mario Kart on your Switch too. Gosh and golly. What, Wolfie? How's your Switch 2 treating you? Are you in love? Is it your favorite little machine ever? Okay. Oh, I really have not been able to do anything in this game recently just because of the temperatures going up so fast. Oh, I don't know. I'm not really charmed by the idea. I mean, I finally got this Roku TV that has been sitting there on the wall, not being used at all, set up as a monitor. That still galls me how long I could have had this up as a monitor. And did the subscribe, but it didn't show up. I haven't been on for a minute. Let me double check that the alerts are refreshed. Okay, I went and refreshed them. Not having full-time work is hard for anything. Tell me about it. Trying to live on 4 days a month. Which is better than zero. It's better than zero, but I've got to figure something out soon. You have the free Prime sub. Yeah, thank you. When Twitch gives it to me, somebody stopped in like 2 months ago or something and put a tip in the Stream Elements tip jar, which is the cookie image below the stream, not the Cash App, but the cookie image below the stream. So they tipped $2.50. Well, that's the only tip in there. So that's just going to sit in there forever. Because I don't ever tell anybody about it. And the threshold is just like, okay, at some point, maybe after my next paycheck, I'll go in there and add something to it so I can put it back to zero. I don't like leaving anything just sitting out there. And I haven't gone to doing any kind of fundraising for myself. But I'm hoping that getting this new second medication for my blood pressure, it's been steadily at like 170 over 100, 170 something over 100 something for like 2 weeks. And that's unsustainable. That's lots of. It's not quite you need to go to the ER right now kind of a thing, but it's like one step away from you need to go to the ER like now. Um, so hopefully, I mean, the new he put in the new medication. I saw him on Wednesday, and it has to be shipped to me. So we'll see. The Switch 2 was leaked late last year. Oh, very nice. Yeah, exactly. It's those moments when I'm looking at, the smoked salmon or the smoked cod, and I'm like, maybe we just do hard boiled eggs, which these days is still not. Um, uh, it used to be my go to how to keep things inexpensive. Would just do rice and eggs. Because there's lots of ways to make that very, very tasty. So yeah, there are plenty of things that when I have free flowing cash, I'm perfectly happy to keep smoked salmon in the fridge at all times, and then just decide to do smoked salmon with capers and crackers and fun things like that. Yeah, well, Jen, I mean, you have children and disabilities and difficulty um, in job search and sustainment. It's not really an ideal environment to generate savings. I don't have any savings. I totally appreciate that that's not all those people who are like, so here are some excellent money tips for people who are struggling. Take $1,000 and put it in. You're like, motherfucker. Okay, it's only going to take $500. Yeah, it's only going to take me 12 months to save $500. I tried to explain that to USAA at one point, back even when I was in the military, because of my expenses. I was still buying the Honda at the time, and rent and a therapist and other things like that were really chewing through all of my income. And they're like, okay, well, it's only going to be like $100 a month. And we went through my income and expenses, and they're like, oh, you really only have like $10. I'm like, yeah, and I'm going to use that for ice cream, bitch. Fuck you. Yeah. I mean, if you have the ability to make those little things happen, don't feel guilty. Don't feel like you have to explain yourself. You're fine. Everybody here is exactly where they can stand to be. Otherwise, something else would be changing. Yeah, back when I could have it, Breyer's mint chocolate chip. Yeah, and I don't necessarily approve of burning oneself out with work. All these people like I work 60 hours a week, and then you look at the office where they work, and there's a coffee maker, two doors down, and a water cooler, and they can go to the bathroom whenever they want to. And yay, food stamps on Wednesday. We have good food bank stuff here in this area. Oh, yeah, don't want inland revenue coming for you. Yeah, and anything you do medical, of course, Elaine, having to go get your hand taken care of. Now you have co-pays if you have insurance. Was really trying to, I don't want to get too far on that. We do have a game to play. Um, but trying to explain to someone that access to insurance is not the same as access to health care, and that's a bullshit premise. What I want is access to affordable health care, not affordable insurance. Back before I joined the military, I paid $88 a month to Blue Cross Blue Shield for an individual plan. And that was 1990 when I was making $10, $11 an hour doing basic accounting. That's all it was. Then they just turned the whole industry into a money printing project. Yeah, some things don't get covered. And you don't see the bill till later. I mean, pretty much, I don't think they realize that 75 to 80% of the U.S. is one medical emergency away from complete bankruptcy. Like every card in the house of cards collapsing. Yeah, and Wolfie, that's also a very fair point, is that your work actually relies on your having access. Like for people who are streamers, who aren't like me and happy to go back and play 20-year-old games. I mean, this and Baldur's Gate 3 were my two huge splurges. But I also had very decent income when I bought them that I did not foresee losing suddenly. So, fuck my life. But anyway, yeah. We just have to do whatever we can do. And as I said to my doctor, I really just don't see OnlyFans being my best option right now, so. No, it's not more efficient to do it the way they do it. It's more efficient for the shareholders. And again, we go back to my philosophy that there should never be, it should be a cultural anathema to profit from suffering. They didn't used to have shareholders, but now everything has shareholders because Wall Street and the gambling of stocks and things like that. It's a huge gambling industry. And the absolutely disgusting money laundering that goes on through that whole process. People who have their money markets and their diversified portfolios and all of that are just, they're playing into the monster. Correct if you're wrong, but didn't they try to get nationalized health care? Oh yeah, that was back when Bill Clinton was in office in the mid 90s, and Hillary Clinton as first lady was trying to advocate a national health care program that was based on Massachusetts, a program that was actually developed and installed bipartisanly and agreed to by both the Democrat and Republican parties in that state. And they were trying to use that as the model. If the Only Grants was ever launched. I can't do that to people, though, because and another reason why I don't put up any kind of a fundraiser here is because I know every single one of you's living the same dream I am. And, oh my God, please don't Twitch today. Please just stop it. I shaved $10 out of the grocery bill for the month to take care of Sushi Cannon's fundraiser. So, this is where we all are, and I'm not going to take that. Cash App? Cash App is a program. It's up there with PayPal. Is it similar to PayPal? Not PayPal so much. It's just a money transfer program. There's Zelle, there's Cash App, there's coffee, um the cookie jar that's on the panel below the stream is the Stream Elements tip jar. Yes. Yes. I mean, I had, what was the other one I had when I was driving? People would do their tips on Venmo. So I also have a Venmo, but that's based on my personal phone number. So is Zelle. Well, I think you can do Venmo, but that's my personal name. So if you don't have Cash App and don't feel comfortable using that app, you can DM me in the Discord and I will give you the information to something else. Yeah, Jen, you have Cash App. Um, we've actually traded funds on that. Yeah, so Wolfie, if you actually already have Venmo, or I think Stream Elements uses PayPal. So if you have PayPal, you can use the Stream Elements cookie jar, which is the big cookie on the panel down below the stream. And I'm not going to tell anybody no, but I will tell you right now that it is a source of embarrassment to me because I don't like asking for help, and I've had to ask both my sister and my dad to help me out. There's no good laugh for a regular idea. No, that's the perfect laugh for everything. When you're an evil genius, as you are, that's the perfect laugh for all ideas. Oh my gosh, my water is empty. Okay, I have to refill my water, and then we're gonna go play a game. So here, I'm actually gonna force you to watch these stupid splash screens while I take care of this. I have been doing my build drills on Age of Empires 2. FYI. Yeah, in fact, it was really funny because at one point when I was still watching other streamers, It's by Ice was doing a fundraiser because they're a teacher and they don't have employment during the summer. Um, and while people will say, well, you can defer your paycheck so that it's paid over 12 months instead of 9, and you try to explain to them that that's not cost efficient and that somebody else is making interest money on your money when you could be making money on your money. Anyway, the point being that over the course of a few hours, I sent them like $12, but I sent it $1 at a time. So, like every 10 or 15 minutes, I would send one more dollar. And it just got to be this thing where she was just cracking up. And she has one of the best laughs on Twitch. I absolutely love it. Oh, well, that's a lovely thing. I'm trying to figure out how to help out friends of mine um by since I have time to cook. I'm like, look, why don't you let me cook some sides for you, right? Let me do a veggie dish, let me do a rice dish, let me do a pasta thing for you. You can do the main thing, but I will make this for you, and then you can just keep it in your fridge for the week until you decide you want to use it. Like last week I made hummus. I wanted to make some more for my friends. And that might have been 2 weeks ago that I made the hummus because I wanted to make some last week, but I was just so fucking tired. Elaine's evil ideas revolve around sending hubby to hang out with his friends so he can relax because he would never plan it himself and really needs it. What a lovely partner you are. Um, that is such a caring and nurturing thing to do. I hope that hubby does similar things for you. Okay. This is going to look like a black screen for just a moment, but you should get game stuff coming in. Wifey says hi. Hi, Wifey. Make sure you give Wifey big hug from me. Movies, surprises, takeout. Nice. Okay, I'll be back in just a second.
Good morning, Night City! Yesterday's body count lottery rounded out to a solid and sturdy 30. 10 out of Haywood, thanks to unabated gang wars. One officer down, so I guess you're all screwed, cause the NCPD will not let that go. Got another blackout in Santo Domingo. Net runners are at it again, poking holes in the power grid. While over in Westbrook, trauma teams scraping cyber psycho victims off the pavement. And in Pacifica, well, Pacifica is still Pacifica. This has been your man, Stan. Join me for another day in our city of dreams.
And you're watching WNS News. New details have emerged on the attempted abduction of Hanako Arasaka at the Arasaka-sponsored Dashi Parade. Early accounts first reported that the assailants struck as the parade was in full swing. They overwhelmed and seized control of the Arasaka Heiress's parade platform.
Oh, Mike was silenced on purpose because I stepped away from the computer.
Under the personal direction of Yorinobu Arasaka, quickly tracked down the abductors and secured Hanako-sama. Yorinobu-sama has since issued a public statement condemning the perpetrators' deplorable actions and promising swift retribution.
Okay, trying to make sure game volume isn't too loud. I know you've got to tell me with some of the vehicles. I know, Wolfie, you can't be here for very long, but for anybody else, just you've got to tell me, like Jen last week was saying, oh, thank you. No, I had to step away from the computer to go get my water out of the fridge. I keep my water in the fridge. Do some shooting and we can judge the sound. All right. It's usually the vehicles that are going to cause the problems. This neuropathy in my left elbow is just acting up. I'm just glad I got the laundry done. Okay, so our quest here is bring me the head of Gustavo Orta. I think I've actually streamed this quest before. We now have 173 completed quests. So my goal today is to finish this one. Let's take a quick look. The only thing highlighted on here are fast travel and gigs, and I only see one. We're not doing that one. Two.
I'm in danger.
We're all in danger. That was very quiet. Did that seem quiet to you guys? Okay. I've done 6 of 11, so there must be some that show up after. So for Dino, I've got 5 of 5. Wakako I've completed because I got my present. Where's Regina? It's Dino. Regina's up here in Watson. There she is. 12 of 23. Okay, well, we're at least going to get this one done. And then I'm going to go... Yeah, I want the game to be lower than my mic, but I went into sound alerts and turned down the volume on all the alerts because the air horn was so loud, and I made them all about the same level. But they don't all start at the same level, so... Yeah, and that's one of the reasons I put subtitles on, is because I've lived with housemates so many times in my life that I can't have the TV turned up super loud or anything like that. Let's just go look at V real quick. Hey, V. Oh. We're going to switch that. I had a... I had a mission that required... I got up on a roof and sniped a target through a skylight, through a kitchen window, and then just ran like hell. And that was it. Just up on the roof. Didn't have to take out any guards. Okay. Hey, Jinguji, what's up? Alright, Gustavo Orza. Oh, I can't hear anything because I turned my volume down. That's no good. And after the Brendan, it's just like, I want to see all the vending machines. How many of the vending machines talk to me? Alright, I'll go look at the sound alerts volume for that. Because I want that one to be nice and loud. That's your personal alert practically, Jen. I don't want that to disappear in the background. Okay, you're friendly. For now. Okay, and Gustavo is... Okay, here we go. There's guards. Oh yeah, I've done this one. There he is. He's right there. Oh, that's right. There's a way in from the porch out there. Okay. I have my intel. Woo! Give me that sweet, sweet loot. Oh, I'm getting a little tear. We still have... I put the settings back to where we had them last week when we streamed. Ooh. Okay.
Running a fucking charity, mano. Let's panic, Marca. Aquí
Oh, money. They're just throwing their money all over the place, these boys.
Doesn't? Then he won't be running away that easy.
Oh, well, okay then. I did not have jumpy legs the last time I did this mission. So, okay, don't steal anything from Gustavo. This weird habit, wear headphones. Yeah. Well, I used to do that because I was singing. And as a musician, you will do that a lot. Okay, I just want to make sure I have the quick save. Woo! Because it's really hard to hear your voice, and you'll go off pitch easy if you can't hear your voice through your ear. If you're only hearing it in your head. My problem with these headphones, and I love them, my Steel series, they just get hot so quickly. Okay, hi Gustavo. I'm gonna try this, bro.
Mierda! How the hell did you get in here?
I jumped.
Nolan Frakes sent me.
Fuck. I guess I could have seen that coming.
I think he's cute.
Loving father of hers? The one she ran away from? Can't even let it go now. Asshole doesn't even know what went down.
What went down?
What happened?
Oh, sorry,
Calls
they
from
do talk.
6th Street happened. Fucking ambush. We're coming back from a party with G-Chicks. Pretty smashed. They got us down on Berkeley Avenue. I mean, I was fast, but... they shot faster. Trying to zero me? Got Martha. End of story. You here to do me too, huh? Do it! Just shoot straight this time, eh? Don't hit no more innocent bystanders.
6th Street. Why'd they want to wipe you?
I don't, can't fucking stand Tinos? Or maybe
Yeah.
someone's got a beef with me, eh? Big enough that he's gotta hire extra iron?
Nolan? Come on. Wouldn't risk his little girl's life for you.
Martha wasn't supposed to be there. And 6th Street, huh? Knew I was headed that way. She was like a firing squad. So you tell me what happened.
Nobody's shooting anybody. Believe you.
Huh?
Heard right. But you gotta skip town.
Skip? What, and leave her like this? She might be lying there full of tubes and shit, but... she's still my girl.
And if your girl pulls through, won't be any good to her dead.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe you're right. Yeah, I'll go. Hey, thanks. You can leave here in peace. My people won't give you any trouble.
What do you mean he straight up fucking dies? Did they hunt him down and kill him anyway? Does Frakes send somebody else after him? Okay, that is not an iconic weapon, so I don't really care about it. The only way I think I can steal from him is if I'm... he takes himself out? Oh. Maybe. Pardon me, I just need to use your computer here real quick, Gustavo. Your car. Gotta admit, we didn't expect much, but we breathed new life into her somehow. Looked like you dragged it back from the front lines of a war zone, amigo. Doctored at the bodywork and put in bulletproof glass for the rear. It's been a while since I played this one. No, I don't think it was a bug. You probably look it up on the fandom wiki, but we'll find out in a minute. Because we're heading for Dogtown to tell So-Mi to go fuck herself. I keep seeing these people and they're like, oh my god, what a storyline. Like, there's nothing. It is the perfect cyberpunk dystopia. There is no good ending. There are no good endings for anybody. And I think I was really glad to read that I guess Mike Pondsmith said kind of the same thing that I've been saying is if there is anything good in a universe like this, I mean, the only redeeming quality in a cyberpunk dystopia is if you choose to be the redeeming quality in the cyberpunk dystopia. Anyways, we replaced the radiators, doctored the bodywork, put in bulletproof glass for the rear windows like you asked. She's ready for pickup in 2 days. Manolete. Or Manolete. But it's only one T, so I don't know. And there's no accents. Cereza. It's quick work. The hospital, you know which I need 24 hours surveillance. Oh, and I need it now in case some fucker from 6 tries to get in M's room. One of the nurses is my cuz, Jose. He'll take you through the kitchen. The net's probably secured tight, but that part's up to your senior chair jock. Okay, from Gustavo. Do you have anything new and exciting on his net? No. Okay, I have a save. See, if he gets aggro with me, we will end up in a gunfight. Okay, I gotta make sure he's not aggro. Actually, the last time I played this, I got that ending, and then I went and took the gun out on the patio, and, everybody aggroed me. So I think that's because we hadn't had the dialogue yet. That he didn't attack. Oof. Okay, there we go. We're okay. It's all gonna be just fine. I don't actually need to steal anything from these guys. So let's just roll on out of here. What's that? That's not even worth anything. I have like 200k. What do I care? I do not need to be a loot whore at this point. Oh, we're getting the screen tear. Alright, down we go. No, maybe you're right. Maybe that was something that got patched. I didn't try to take the gun out on the patio, so... And I don't want to. I don't want to experiment like that today. That is not on my agenda. Meet Hanako at Ember's my ass. I need to get the lyrics to I Really Want to Stay at Your House. Okay. Are we going to get a phone call? Oh. Wait a minute. I might have to take that gun. Oh, yeah. Killed by his own hand. But what if I take all the guns? Now I have to go back. Yeah, because we just had that with that cyber psycho who was a vet with PTSD. I can go back up and check the weapon. Oh, even if you take it, you go back, it just respawns for him. Because, I mean, in Dishonored, if you're trying to do a non-lethal run in Dishonored 1, there is one guy, my sister told me about him, that, if you don't take the pistol, if you don't loot the pistol next to him, Karubo's the guy I just killed in the last mission. You must find them and thank them for me. Oh, he was gonna... A double of 0 is still 0. So... this is the mission we did right before this one. I know, but if I take the gun... I took the gun that was next to him. If I take all the guns, will he still shoot himself? Don't let appearances fool you. That's the guy I sniped through the skylight. Okay, we'll go do an ad and then come back. Okay. Ads coming up. Okay. Hi, everybody. I just wanted to say thank you for hanging out in the Pillow and Blanket Fort. I understand that, Wolfie, I know you can't be here for that long. No matter what happens, it's scripted, so you can get that gut punch. Yeah. The thing with the veteran that got to me was the gunshot as I was walking away. I was right there, and you hear the gunshot in the room behind you. And it was like, oh, fuck. Because, like, that's really happening IRL out there. So, anyway, on that happy note, let's just go to a break, shall we? Here you go. Have some great music, and I will be 2.5 minutes, okay? Stand up. Move around. Stretch a little bit. Scripted, man. I hate it. That's all right. We're fine. Here you go.
I couldn't wait for you to come and clear the cupboard. But now you're gonna leave with nothing but a sign. Another evening I'll be sitting reading in between your lines. Because I miss you all the time. So get away, another way to feel what you didn't want yourself to know, and let yourself go. couldn't wait for you to come and clear.
Okay, hi everybody. I didn't hit the button fast enough. And the nice thing about Twitch is it will count down to your ad. And then it will say, ad starting soon, for like 30 more seconds. And I forgot that it does that. I usually try to click the button on the stream manager so it doesn't do that. And there we are. Welcome back from the break, everybody. If you can hear the sound of my voice, you're watching Grandma Plays a Game. I'm Grandma, and this is my channel where I play games. You go make food, Wolfie. Thank you. I will enjoy the rest of the stream. We're just going to go have some philosophical discussions with Songbird. I will finger paint them on a wall with my middle finger. You have a great night, Wolfie. I don't think enough people are willing to do that. I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people out there who want to play the Myers-Reed Songbird stuff. You can still go to Dogtown. You just don't get any of the Phantom Liberty stuff. And I've done 3 different runs of that. And I really, really, really hate the Cerberus, not Cerberus, the Chimera fight. All of them. Yeah, I might not. I've got to see where I am tomorrow morning because to get my blood work done that the doctor does want, I want done. Bye-bye, love. I have to drive an hour and a half away for like a 30-minute appointment, you know, phlebotomy stuff for blood draw, and then drive an hour and a half back. And that's if traffic is good. So I think my goal is going to be to pick a day this week where I can get there the second they open so that most of my driving is done before anybody gets on the road. And if I get done, say, by 8:30, I don't think they open at 7:30. A lot of military stuff opens at 7:30. But I'll just plan to get there at 8 so I can be tooling along with the early morning traffic on that stretch is so much easier to deal with. And I'm done by 8:30. I can be home by 10. So that still gives us a really decent opportunity to, you know, pop up a stream for an hour or so if I still have any energy left. And if the drive hasn't been terrible and if I don't get delayed extra by traffic all over the place. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. I might try to do that tomorrow. All right. Let's go back to the game. Okay. Huh. Okay, good. Good. We're not doing that one. Okay. Ah, buddy. Was that supposed to be the sound of the gun? Huh. All right. I don't have my links paused, so I can't jump off the building. Ah, Gustavo. Dumbass. Yeah. Uh-oh. It's usually helpful if you have the controller plugged in. Just saying. Yeah. Also, I got my wonderful connection 3 weeks ago or so, 3.5 weeks ago. I was recommended or given a referral for mental health in order to get counseling for depression, and they contacted me, and they have an appointment for me somewhere in mid-July. So, like, oh, yeah. I actually don't even care anymore. The sheer volume of things about which I no longer care is too damn high. It's like, yeah, we'll see you in 2 months. Have a nice depression. Gotta be careful how fast I go on these settings. Alright, off we go to Dogtown. God, that is such a good song. I need to get more of the lyrics to this music. I don't know if it's just because I'm old or what, but I absolutely cannot figure out what anybody's saying. But that is, I mean, so many of them that I just adore. Afterlife. Really want to stay at your house. Going to heaven. Hello? Hello? You don't get to just do that? The fuck? That was rude.
I'm in danger.
Goddamn right you are. Okay. Enough of that bullshit. Okay, we have to listen.
No can
We have to listen to this.
You both can fuck off.
I'm NCPD in pursuit of a suspect who just fled into Dogtown.
And I give zero shits.
Back up to the city line, pork chops. This zone's outside your beat.
Come on, Sarah. No point, let's roll.
Fuck! She's getting away.
It's Dogtown. Let her go.
Listen to your partner. Talking a lot of sense.
You know what? Fuck your zone. Fuck your...
Our hands are tied. Don't let it get to you. Come on. Throw sips on me.
Gotta say, I like that. 2 female officers. You know, kind of a script flip on what you normally see in militarized cop operations. It's usually the guys who are like chest pounding. Fuck you. No, fuck you. Fuck you more. Okay, so this is our introduction to Dogtown. The bar guests are mythological hounds. Colonel Kurt Hansen. Oh, yeah, my relic's acting up. I wonder what's going on. Yeepies.
What you got in the back?
The usual. Implant boxes, Zeta Tech.
Heading for the Longshore Stacks.
This guy? That's Yago.
Yeah, where else? They come empty, leave full.
Shit. Whole city be drowning in fakes, huh?
Look, I'm just a chum driving boxes around.
Right? Woof woof. There's a lot of mythological references in this. So Yago is one of the dudes we can advocate to become the leader of Dogtown eventually. Is that supposed to be contraband? Damn. Who's that? Oleg Danilov. Nope, doesn't sound familiar. Look for Songbird. Well, she's right here. Well, she's not. She's actually, like, in the black wall somewhere. And here she comes. So in case anybody has not seen this, this is the beginning of the Phantom Liberty DLC. And we're having a severe seizure as our relic malfunctions and someone is sinking in.
It's like someone shoved my head in a place.
And there she is.
You're gonna be okay. Breathe deep. Count to 10. Recite a mantra. Whatever brings calm. Helps you stabilize. Your nervous system took a big hit. Broke down. Racing heart, cold sweat. It'll pass.
You were the big hit to my nervous system, bitch.
The fuck you doing? This a trap?
Exact opposite. It's a helping hand.
Right.
I know about the bomb ticking in your head. If I could disarm it now, I would in a heartbeat. You'll feel better any second now.
Be something stinks here. Think she's fucking with the relic. How in the...
All true, Johnny. But don't you fret. We're both safe.
Nah, fuck
Both
off.
of us on the biochip protocol at once.
Johnny's got it.
Shots for V, like you just saw now. Gotta cut you off. For your safety, for V's safety.
No song for your safety. Because Johnny knows exactly what the fuck you're doing.
Had to mute him for now. He hears you fine, just can't talk back.
Starting to put 2 and 2 together. You gotta be a net runner. Damn good one at that.
Guilt is charged. Hopped on the Relic's cognitive protocol to dial in. I see and hear what you do. Just now, I'm on board Space Force 1, sitting right across from Rosalind Myers, President of the new United States of America.
The president? Fuck. No, you're not joking.
Dead serious, yes. The plane's been hacked. Trajectory set for Night City. They'll bring us down to Dogtown soon. Our comms are down, most likely jammed. The Relic was my only option.
Okay. The plane's been hacked. It's coming down in Night City. The comms are down. Her only way to contact anyone was to use the relic, which involved her doing her little, as we find out later, this is all going to be spoilers. Spoilers everywhere. Alarm, alarm, alarm. So me's been using the Black Wall on behalf of the NUSA, Rosalind Myers et al., and the FIA, Solomon Reed. Well, he's not active yet. We go and reactivate him. There are 3 flowers in a vase. The flower on the left is orange. Beep, 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 boop. Anybody who knows Dollhouse. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Certain shows, man, they weren't on long, but they were on long enough to be amazing. Dark Angel was another one, man. I will never get over that not existing for longer. Although it was really the whole like sexualization, hyper sexualization of Jessica Alba was gross. Look, boys, titties. Tune in next week for more. Cause she had cat DNA. Anyway, so we're in this moment where she sees the relic because of the Black Wall. You have this probably the highest government net runner, right? I actually do want to I want to have just like at the bottom of the screen, just like cleavage. Just be like, I mean, isn't that what we're supposed to do? Just put boobs everywhere? But here she is contacting me. I'm just a merc. She is probably I don't know. I see him whenever I want to see him, so I don't care. In fact, I find it really gross. It's just like somebody did a glow up of the Statue of Liberty. And like every single glow up is just like giant tits, massive ass. There you go. There's your glow up. In fact, you could just lop off the entire head. Everything above the neck, useless. It's like, well, why don't you just... I've seen the dolls in Japan. Just go get yourself one. You don't even need the whole body. They sell them in just pieces. Shit. You don't need a whole ass human to take care of that for you. Anyway. Exclamation point rant. So there needs to be a certain level of suspicion right now. She is leaning like elbow heavy into this. Help us, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope. And there should be a lot more flashing question marks for V at this point than most players are going to grab at this point in the story, because she seems earnest.
Right now, you're our one contact on the ground.
Plane got hacked, right? You're a runner. Can't override?
I could. All I need is 24 hours, the right setup, and a bottomless pot of coffee. None of that's available
Bullshit.
just now.
Heavy shit. Am I really your one contact?
You're my last and only hope.
Obi-Wan.
The President's life, her safety, that's your top priority.
No, it's not.
She'll survive
My life.
Dogtown,
My
for
safety.
sure. You'll need to get her out of the plane before anyone else does.
Anyone else? Specifically? Meaning you expecting company?
Kurt Hansen, Dogtown's commander-in-chief. Man's got 1,001 reasons to want Myers as a hostage. He couldn't have netjacked the plane on his own, meaning Washington's got a mole problem.
Yeah, it's you, bitch. Again, we find that out later. She's trying to get the same thing Hansen's trying to get. This is another one of those really deeply layered. I see so many parallels between Evelyn and So Me, and so many people have said, like, Evelyn was using everybody. She was just trying to get out of Night City. She tried to make a deal with me to cut out Dex. She used Judy. She used Maiko. I mean, Evelyn was using, she used Yorinobu. She was using everybody to get, there's that Twitch. We'll just put it in on purpose. You're not telling the truth. You're not telling the whole story. You're assembling little Legos of truth in order to make it look like.
Said you could help me. That the plain truth?
Just got a taste of my abilities, I believe. There's more. I can cure you. Once and for all.
Straight up truth. Lie, straight up lie concealed as the truth.
Can't know how much I'd really love to believe you, but...
I know, V. You've hit a dead end. Nowhere to turn. Been there. Believe me. Consider this, an advance. Your relic's crowded with clusters of corrupted data. I'm done with that. Making room for stuff that'll actually be handy.
Such as?
Some pre-Militech combat stuff. It's just lying around, gathering dust.
Militech firmware. My, solid soft.
Well, a cushy government gig like mine just comes with all kinds of perks. Now listen, what I gave you is the skeleton soft, but the firmware's fancy. It'll...
Hang on a sec. Oh, you can't zoom in with this. One moment, please. I was going to try to get a picture of her patches. Okay. Okay. Just because everybody's been finding meaning in everything.
Combat analyses, logs of legendary ops, shit that make the NCPD piss its boots. Look around Dogtown.
Gotta get there first.
Main entrance is a no-go. You don't have an entry pass, and I don't have time to produce a fake. You'll slip in the back way, quiet as you can. We really don't need anyone spotting you, scanning you. So, with me?
Better not regret this.
Everything about the opening of this,
as much as I can.
if they would let me skip a lot of this bullshit, I might play the Myers ship more often.
There, past the fence. See it? Smugglers used to use it. Now it's your turn. Try to sneak in. Maybe distract the guards. I don't know, something.
This is Kurt Hansen. You are now in Dogtown. Rule 1, no NCPD. Back
Yeah, I just don't feel comfortable about this, Songbird. This looks really dangerous, and we're talking about the president. I think you should get somebody better connected than me. That's all I'm saying.
Follow the rules or face the consequences.
Besides, I have a tarot card to collect over here. The King of Cups. Minor Arcana should be down here. There we go. A King of Cups is a creative and emotionally driven person. They are a strong individual who realizes the importance of feelings. Intuition helps them navigate their lives. When fate falls in their favor, compassion guides their actions. When they're at odds with fate, it can be unwise to trust them. Bippity boppity boo. The sun, the moon. I really love that. I used to read tarot. I got very into that. See, there's your bar guest. The artwork on these is fucking compelling. Whoever, I don't know the artist who did this, but I absolutely adore this. Not that I would want it, because I'm not into material shit anymore. Going like strong Buddhist. But yeah, I gotta be honest that I'm just not feeling like I can trust this songbird person. Tomorrow never knows. Find all the graffiti in Dogtown. Okay, so big spoilers for everybody. We're leaving. I'm sure you didn't see that coming. I think we really have to ask the question, like, Songbird is not sounding at all panicked. Like, oh my God, the president, I don't know what's happening. This is really, you know, crazy.
Doing the opposite of what I say on purpose, V? Really?
Yeah.
Hey, pipe down. Already got one hollow whiner in my head. Don't need another.
Hang on, my bike is right here. Alrighty. None of my controls work. Okay, I guess we're not taking the bike. Off we go. Anyway, I think it's important to note that there is while she is like, okay, it's the president of the NUSA, and we desperately need your help, and you're the only one who can help us because you're the only one with a relic. You know what? We find out that there's a whole bunch of people in Pacifica who have access to the Black Wall. She couldn't contact the Voodoo Boys. They would have been way better equipped to take this on than one lone merc sporting a Johnny Silverhand relic. So, yeah. I just kind of feel like maybe we should just take off. Like, this one lone merc is gonna get murdered over and over and over again for the next hour if I follow this woman.
V, there's no time.
Oh, I got all the time in the world. I got the rest of my life, Song. Did you get my joke there, Songbird? Did you get my joke? Because you ain't gonna help me anyway, bitch. You're gonna take off no matter what.
V, the president needs your help.
Oh no, that's a real shame. I wonder how she ended up in this mess, Songbird. You know anything about that? Oh, where's the...
What? Congrats, V. You just killed Rosalind Myers and fuck the NUSA.
Oh no.
Pray we don't meet again, and I mean ever.
What's that, Sumi? I'm sorry, I can't hear you over the sound of the consequences of your own actions, bitch. I mean, that's my theory, is that just like everything else in her life, when you look at Songbird's history, which you only get if you choose a certain option, and go through the Cynosure facility in the specialized horror ending of Phantom Liberty, you get glimpses into Songbird's entire history. Hey, Johnny, welcome back, honey.
Still with us?
Yeah. Barely.
Oh, what happened?
Your presidential rescue op. Miserable failure. Honestly, though, good fucking riddance.
Yeah, I thought you'd approve.
Okay. So now what?
Huh. We go on living. Start by finding us a drink.
I like that plan, Johnny. Okay, and now we get contacted by Mr. Hands. Heard you were in the neighborhood. Poor fixer, if I failed to take advantage of your proximity. Oh, man, I can't wait to talk to him. Now that I've been watching Natural 6, and one of the players on Natural 6 is the voice actor for Hands, Alex Jordan. My favorite mercenary on the list of VIPs, so you can now enter and exit the district freely. Just as well, since I may have a well-paid job or two for you. So, there's the answer. You can still get into Dogtown. You cannot do Phantom Liberty content. You do not get Idris Elba as Solomon Reed. You do not get to meet the president. You don't get to... I think you still get to do the apartment. You still get all of the vehicle stuff for El Capitan, I believe. So, like, everything else in Dogtown is still available to you, except the fun Phantom Liberty stuff. And I'll be honest, again, having played through 3 different times, I like the Phantom Liberty expansion. I'm really glad they did it. It's a great spy story. There's all sorts of cool stuff. I think you also miss getting the diving suit, which you can't get anywhere else. So if you want to go exploring all the waters in Night City, which you can do, so we can go play around in Dogtown, since we're almost done with all of our Night City gigs. But let's go to the map for a moment while we chat. Oh, the other Padre ones have opened up. Okay. We've done 7 out of 11. Is that a Padre gig? We only have 3 more gigs to do for Padre. I say we get going on those. And then what we'll do is we'll plan to go into Dogtown the next time that we're here. I really don't like how they wrote Rosalind. I mean, they wrote Rosalind Myers as a cool character. They gave her such abrasive dialogue, and maybe that's just me as a female veteran. They made her such a stone cold bitch. And then also made her, like, in that whole first area, her banter, her chatter, her exhortations to V to get going are so fucking obnoxious, I have to turn the dialogue off. Hi, Tori Divergent. Hanging in. Just waiting on, hopefully by the end of the week, getting a medication that can actually address what's happening to my blood pressure, which is kind of scary. Because there's nothing else I can do. I've tried everything under my control, eating healthy. I had 6 months of working out, 1 month of working out every single day. And I've actually somehow, in all of that, put on 10 pounds since December. So, yeah, nothing I'm doing is helping. My body is just having a fit, apparently. So, we'll try adding more pills. Yay! And, leave the door unlocked in case I have to call 911. So, how are you? Probably about the same, I'm guessing. Every day is just an adventure, trying to figure out what's body gonna do today. But I like the character of Idris Elba. I like Alex. I like the Myers thing. All feels very forced and pushed, and I think that's a reasonable kind of flavor to give her character, because I think V is not naturally like, sure, I'm happy to join the FIA as a special agent, and it's 420 down in the bottom right hand corner, and take an oath on this coin, and I'm like, nah. nah, I'm with Johnny on that. None of this sparks joy. And then again, having played through 3 endings and realizing how Songbird's character twists and turns, how Reed and Alex twist and turn, how Myers, I mean, you find out that, you know, there's 2 guys you meet in an apartment in Dogtown, and Myers, you know, promises them something, and then if you listen carefully to the dialogue later on, you find out what happened regarding their reward. Narrator: it was death. Their reward was death. There's nothing about the Phantom Liberty content that makes me want to go back to it. Spend your day planning, then your body is like, here, fatigue sleep all day, right? Right? I can't tell you how many evenings I've put myself to bed at like 6:30 or 7 and been down for just 12 hours, not sleeping the entire time, but and then not having very much energy. I only have a 6-hour shift at the winery, but by the 4th hour, I'm just like, I'm exhausted. So, yeah, I mean, I'm doing everything in my power to address the things that exacerbate whatever it is that's going on, but we don't know right now. All we know is I have extremely high blood pressure that is not being controlled by the medicine I've had for several years. So, it's like, dude, I quit smoking back in 2016. I'm not gonna quit drinking wine. It's like the one thing that makes this tinnitus shut up. I probably can decrease, you know, but again, working on the things that I have in my control to manage multiple things going on. And as I said to the doctor, you know, making me take my blood pressure every day is only reminding me that it's getting worse and not better. And you know what's not making my blood pressure get better? Being constantly reminded that it's getting worse. So, please forgive me if I go multiple days without taking it, because I just needed a fucking break from the nightmare that is my body. Anyway, all that said, don't get old, folks. Entropy always wins. But yeah, there's a certain amount of betrayal with Songbird that hits me way harder than the shit with Evelyn Parker. Because I don't feel like Evelyn actually ever betrayed V. I mean, Evelyn was really not... Evelyn tried to work a plan with just me. And maybe she would have done the same thing as Songbird and been at the last minute like, okay, so I'm going to go to the moon and I'm going to send you a message and you, and you know, we'll send a car for you. Wait for my message. And then just never fucking show up. Parca del Mar. Yeah, why don't we just fast travel to that? Bippity boppity boo. So we can keep moving. Keep moving, V. Oh, it popped me back. This is Dogtown again. What? All right, then. Is my bike gone? Yeah, my bike's gone. Okay. Oh yeah, I was looking into that back in my 30s. This is 25 years later. Because I've been able to push through until I started having these blood pressure issues. And that's really just, I think, causing my body so much stress that I can't even interpret as my stress. It's just physical stress. But my pulse ox is good, so like, I mean, all of the peripheral shit, I'm getting sufficient oxygen. I mean, we'll see. But gaining 10 pounds, just like knowing that I'm eating properly, like I don't eat out, I make all my food myself. The stuff I make for myself is on the 0, not healthy at all. It's...
There's a job, V. A journalist, Bree Whitney, has fled into Dogtown. I need you to look after her.
She fled? Means I gotta keep her tucked away?
No. Bree has a lead. You're to help her complete her investigation. There's a corp on her tail, as she put it. That is all she said. Miss Whitney seems to have some minor trust issues.
Right, so Where am I meeting this mystery insistent?
Anyway, it's all just dumb.
You'll go to her apartment first, on Skyline West. You're to collect an electronic access card. And no, do not say this card, what's it open? I simply don't know. Contact me once this is sorted.
I love Mr. Hands. He's probably one of my favorite fixers. He doesn't like it when I tell him to wait either. He's kind of got that Wakako Okada thing going. It's just like, the Lord giveth and the Lord taketh away. I'm going to the Valentino's auto shop. What you got for me here, Padre? Oh no, we got an ad coming up. Why don't we take the ad? I don't mean to complain constantly about my health. It's just, it's going on right now. And it's incredibly frustrating. Like, I feel like a sausage all the time, which is probably a lot of the weight is just fluid retention, but we don't know why. So, I'll go to Mount Vernon. I'll get my blood work done. I just have to drive for a long time. Why is this the music right now? That needs to fucking stop.
It's my chungo. Come on.
Alright. What's that? Is that a flamingo? Oh, no. I'm seeing flamingos everywhere now. Yeah, and I've tried, trying to read and understand more about it. Like, what else can I adjust? And I don't know. I've never had problems with my cholesterol, but the last time, a couple weeks ago when I spoke to somebody, they were like, yeah, you know what? On your last test, though, it looked kind of elevated. I'm like, yeah, but, I mean... So we'll probably have to go through one of those dietary restriction things, like no eggs, no bacon, no shrimp, no all this other stuff. Anyway, let's go take a break. Then we'll come back. We'll see if we can run this gig through. And I will see you guys in 2.5 minutos. But anyway, we commiserate with each other so we know that we're not alone. Because being isolated is one of the things that will really cause you to suffer. So, BRB!
I couldn't wait for you to come and clear the cupboard. But now you're gone and leaving nothing but a sign. Another evening I'll be sitting reading in between your lines. Because I miss you all the time. So get away, another way to feel what you didn't want yourself to know, and let yourself go. You know you didn't lose your self-control. There's snow under the rainbow. Turn away, another way to be
And welcome back from the break, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. I truly do not mean to have the entire discussion on today's stream be health issues, but I know many people in my community are dealing with stuff as well, and right now it's just I'm dealing with stuff that we don't know why. We don't know why. This is like a sudden escalation of shit. And as the doctor said, you know, I've got two numbers that are going to be very important to understanding this. 5 and 7. I was like, yeah, I'm 57, thanks. I get it. Again, entropy wins, but this is not stuff that everybody in my family has. This isn't stuff I grew up knowing was an eventuality, you know, pretty much in our universe. It's like, well, just wait for the cancer to get you and have fun until then. Anyway, for those of you who have joined the stream, if you can hear the sound of my voice, you are watching Grandma Plays a Game. I'm Grandma. This is my channel where I play games. And also, just lately, because it's causing me lots of stress, talking about some of the shit that's been going on with my health that we don't seem to be able to do much about. Oh, and then I got to see the news this morning of a certain legislative executive signing off things allowing the VA to refuse service to certain groups of people for political reasons. Not because the care they require is one thing or another, but because they belong to a political party. And thankfully, that's not my party. Checkmate, bitches. I'm a registered independent. But how infuriating it is to me, having been in the military and knowing how many progressives and conservatives were just everywhere. You really don't live in this homogenous, everybody's whole milk, mayonnaise, white bread, lunch meat, ham kind of a world. That's not what the military is. There are some pockets of the military that can be very like that, but that just tends to be the way dramas represent military people. And if you haven't been around large groups of military people, you would never know, because that's not how the military get represented. And keeping in mind, I was way more conservative, and I was a registered Republican when I was in the military. So I'm the worst kind of non-Republican. I'm a recovering conservative. Because I refused to become the kind of asshole I was being encouraged to be in order to find acceptance in that peer group. And I was like, well, guess we're finding a different peer group, because I'm not going with y'all. You can go be racist assholes all by yourselves. Not it. Okay, so that's all we're going to say there, but I just find it reprehensible. I mean, I'm going to be grateful if the VA continues to exist at all over the next 5 years, since they're going to be cutting thousands of jobs. It's going to piss me off, especially because I only just got VA healthcare last July. I haven't even had the VA healthcare for an entire year. Just fucking ridiculous. This is the dumbest timeline. This is the indumbing. In fact, I see it now on Reddit all the time of people like, hey, I just bought this book. Can somebody tell me why I should read it and what's in it so I know? And granted, they're doing that with video games, but it's kind of the same feeling to me of like, what do I need to know before I play? And yeah, there's stuff you can do in lots of games to completely break what's possible. We need to find an SUV and do what to it? Oh, I can't open the gate. V. Darlin. Ah, I make a fine shadow. Wait a minute, I'm not wearing shorts. Hello. Okay, let's do a little camera recon. Ooh, the cameras can't even open the gate. Alright. Okay, this is out front. There's a ladder, which means there's a way in up top. That's what I really wanted to get confirmed. Do we have any cameras inside? No. Okay. Uppies.
Suppose so.
Okay. Then tonight you and I go hook us another ride.
Where?
Outside town.
Yeah, okay.
Look at my shadow on my crouch walk. Man, you gotta have like linebacker quads to... Have you ever seen the videos of the YouTube videos that some guys do? Just showing. And here's your crouch walk. Alright. But I love this these sentry optics. Just being able to see everybody through everything. Okay, FF55 to BD. Ooh. How about a 5.5 to an FF? To a 5.5 to a BD to an E9. And this is how we do it. Okay. Oh man, I need 20? Let me force it open. Oh, y'all are bitches. It's a bitch, 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 bitch. This might be a very bad idea. Boop. Okay, how about a little F5 action here? Okay, the SUV I want to get is right here. Or not. Okay, so that's just a straight up little tunnel. Is that the one I want? Okay. Okay. Okay, Grandma said take a nap. Why weren't you taking your nap? Y'all really should have put some cameras inside. Just saying. That was not the smartest thing. Okay, do we have anybody else inside? This motherfucker. Down you go. Everybody needs to just lie down. Take a nap. We don't need all this aggro. I kind of wish I had, like a little smoke, a little like, sleep grenade. Alright, let's see what we have here. Okay, from Sebastian Ibarra. That's from Padre. I know how you treated the nomads. I know how you treated the nomads. That's not how we do things. Luckily, you still have a chance to fix it. And Maurizio comes back and says, blow yourself, Grandpa. And Padre comes back and says, I asked nicely. Forgive me, Lord, for what I'm about to do. Okay, Alfonso Infante and Pedro Luna. I'm going to stop him on the road like he's getting a speeding ticket. Oh, they're putting out a contract for Padre. I can't this time. We can't use those Militech vans. Can't even touch them. Pay is good, bro. We just make him pull over and that's it. He'll think we're from Militech. We put him in the car, take care of it. Oh, man. It's got to be back in the garage spotless by evening. Brian Conroy. Hey, fuckfaces. You were supposed to clean the ride after the last gig. I asked if you checked under the seats, didn't I? Didn't I? And you said, yeah. You'll lick it clean. There won't be a trace. And guess what? There fucking is. I checked under the seat yesterday, and you know what I found? Pieces of fucking brain. Oh, that wasn't a hit on Padre. Alright, well, let's get the stuff out of here. Alright, FF to BD. Nope. 5-5 to FF. Nope. We don't have a 7A. Then they're coming for me on this one. Okay, wait. FF. Nope. Okay. FF to BD. Only other... wait. 1C55FF. Meh. Okay. Can't win them all. Probably can, but... No, I don't see anything interesting there. Okay, we'll do another quick save. I mean, I'm very fortunate that I have not been getting, like, symptoms like headaches and shit like that. Okay, down you go, Chum. Because that would be scary. That would be like, okay, you know, we're because some of the worst things that can happen from untreated hypertension, which is what this is. Well, it's treated, it's just not controlled. Probably the single most dangerous thing is stroke. And that kind of terrifies me. That's a little shrine. Okay. Well, we gotta loot everything first. And I've gotta change the steering. And that just goes outside, right? Yeah, that's to those guys. Okay, so... Escape. Settings. Controls. Anytime I'm driving these other vehicles, I drop this steering sensitivity. If you didn't know that you could do this, you can do this. You can also change your dead zones if you want. It just really helps because they have a lovely habit, especially in the El Capitan car theft missions, of giving you cars that have hyper squirreled controls. I just have to remember to put it back when I get to my vehicles that I'm far more comfortable driving. Okay.
Been rat hunting before, scum. Yum yum!
Get out of the way. People gotta drive so slow. I'm trying to make an escape here. See, I turned that steering sensitivity down, and it's already squirrely as fuck. Just slide over here. Slide over here. Come through like that. Yeah, nice. Oh my god. Accelerate. Beep. Decelerate. Go back. Go forward. And yes, this is on normal difficulty. This is not on story mode. Okay. SUV to the Nomads. I'm out. Hey, what's up?
Why do you need the rig?
Fucking love that Corpo Chic.
Wait, seriously?
Who guards the border?
Well, Militech.
Now connect the dots.
The hell were you thinking? Solo making an exchange with the Valentinos?
I wasn't alone.
Well, what happened?
The motherfucker set a trap. That's what happened. Fucking Tinos.
And this surprises you?
Man, whatever. I'm out of here. Worst trip to the city ever.
Worst vacation ever. You're out of here. You're gonna take that piece of shit? Oh, yeah. That's on. Oh, let's not twitch, shall we?
Your brainwaves are synced up to the sound of 88.9 Pacific Dreams.
I don't want Pacific Dreams. What the shit are you giving me Pacific Dreams for? God, I love this song. Do you know what we're not going to do? We are not going to meet Hanako at Ember. Okay. Check the map real quick. Is anything else close? Let's go see what this one is, and then we have like 30 minutes-ish. Because that will get us... We'll only have one more gig to do for Padre. Yeah, we're gonna walk, I think. Tear it up and burn it down and meet me. Sorry.
You smile a little as you catch my eye across the room, across the stage, standing in front of you.
Oh, that's a lot of people looking at something. Okay, what's this? Contract closed. Lena Molina. Mr. Hands, you are giving me like all your contracts at once, sir. No. We're just gonna... No, I did not change to that gig. Son of a bitch. I'm still on this... Where'd it go? Motherfucker. Right here. How dare you? Kill shot. I'm at least beginning to recognize Gun for Hire. Okay. Here we go. Tucker Alback. Condo on the corner of Schofield and Sinky 1 Street. What? Sinkione? I don't know. A girl died a while back in the Glen. Her name was Rosita. I knew her. 17 years old, picture-perfect smile. Got hit by a car while she was crossing the road. I saw the CCTV, almost tore her legs off clean. If she'd have gotten to the emergency room sooner, she might have lived. Who knows? But it was the middle of the night. Empty street. Driver fled the scene. Have a good lurk, Elaine. Oh, it didn't give you the message because of a space. Oh. Soon enough, the NCPD found our culprit. Ladies named Tucker Albach, vice managing director or something at Kiroshi. Her insurance covered vehicular manslaughter, so as far as the NCPD is concerned, she's off the hook. Only punishment she got is her insurance raising her premium, hardly a slap on the wrist. Over my dead body. This isn't what justice is supposed to look like. Eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth, hand for a hand, wound for a wound. Rosita wants Tucker gone, and you're going to pull the trigger. Rosita is the girl who died. Damn, Padre. My sir is getting dark. Oh, this Twitch gonna drive me insane. I might just have to save this and we'll pick this up. See, I haven't done any of these gigs. Hey, what's up, sir? How you doing? Just taking a quick peek around here. Nothing to see, nothing to see. Thank you for all that scaffolding. That's going to come in handy, I'm sure. Okay, so yeah, I think what I have to do right now, I need to stand up and start moving around a little bit. At least I got the laundry done before it got too hot. We're going to have to pick this up on the next stream that we play Cyberpunk, because I'm not sure what we're going to do. Wolfie mentioned in the Discord that they thought I might want to play the new content that Hitman put out. But I don't know that if Wolfie knows that I don't play elusive targets. That's just, we had enough with the splitter where I was successful, like in my first run, and I thought, oh, I can come back tomorrow and do part 2. But no, you have to do part 1 and part 2 back to back. So when I went back to do it, I couldn't even get through part 1 for like the next 10 tries. It was just fucking nightmare fuel. And it's happened every single time I've done elusive targets. And then you have to wait 12 hours, but I end up having to wait 24 because I only stream once a day. And it's just... They really got to loosen up a little bit on that whole you got to wait 12 hours thing. And I don't mean let people pay you $5 or whatever so they can play it sooner. Just... It's an annoying mechanic, and I don't know anybody who's like, yeah, no, I'm really glad for that. Gives me time to think and reconsider. Nah. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. Alright, eye for an eye. We need to think about that because that's not That's not my philosophy. But I often say I don't want to be the agent of your demise, and I won't be gleeful watching your demise. But because I don't think Schadenfreude is. I don't think you can continue to consider yourself a good person if you're going to delight in the misfortune of others. So, why don't we just call it for the day? And I can go make my phone call, and we'll meet up. I'll keep you posted in the Discord. How about that? On whatever day I go get the blood work done, we'll just have a slightly later stream. But I probably should try to do that tomorrow. So we'll probably, if whatever day that is, we just won't play Cyberpunk. Although the computer's not being terrible right now. It's not 6 million degrees, so... Oh, thank you, Jen. Well, see, that was nice and loud. That was plenty loud. I'll go take a look at those. Okay, well, here's some lovely music. And actually, I don't want that music for this. I'm gonna go get something else. I'm gonna go get something else. All right. So, as always, I'm going to invite you to do something kind for yourself today. Remember, you are deserving of kindness, and it's always good to practice that kindness on yourself. So here, have some really good music. God, I love these songs. Really, 89.7 Growl FM. Got almost everything that I adore. Please remember, I do love you. I'm giving you a great big hug. I'm grateful for your presence here. I'm grateful for this community. I'm grateful that I'm not incapacitated in some way that makes it impossible for me to stream, and that I am able to carry on with a standard of living that I can manage in spite of my employment situation. So, here, take care of yourselves. I will see you when I see you. I love you. Bye.